about never giving up, about hula hooping, and it's about a little girl who really wants a hula hoop, and everybody else in the whole world can hula hoop but her. And it's about her struggles. And it ends well. But this is a draft version. I made 100 of them, and they all sold out. The 100.
Yeah.
So right now I have a Kickstarter going on. I write under the name Mother Heron.
Yeah.
Okay, sticking with the mother theme. And I'm just looking to spread the word, because I'm doing a Kickstarter with crowdfunding. Spread the word on motherheron.com about the Kickstarter to get this more copies of this guy printed up. So, but that's not the story I'm reading. I'm reading a story for you're the first people ever to hear this story. This is Mother Heron's second story. It's about working together, and it's called The Hachi Kachi Woo. Here it goes. It's short. Somewhere in space, on a planet, a moon, the tiniest moon, under layers of ice, under lots of water, is the home of the Hachi Kachi Woo. The Hachi Kachi Woo is a worker, a very hard worker. He works so hard, he has 8 arms, 8 hands, 4 legs, 4 feet, 7 eyes, 8 ears, 2 hearts, no mouth, and 1 very small brain. The Hachi Kachi Woo is working. He's building who's, its, and what's for the little nymphs. The nymphs are inventors and thinkers and players, and the nymphs may be quite clever. But the nymphs have no arms, and the nymphs have no legs, and the nymphs only see the world through 1 small eye. And what an eye they have for inventing all the time, but with no arms and with no legs, and being mostly a mind. A perfect neighbor under this deep blue sea was one of Hachi's kind. And work Hachi did all night and all day, that's all that he knew, having a very small brain. It's kind of a sketch for the Hachi. Sadly, once upon a time, Hachi started slowing down, and soon there formed a line. The longer the line, the longer the wait, and soon the mighty Hachi Kachi Woo would break. And not only was Hachi broken, he was sad, for no one could make. All were cold and hungry and tired and sad. Broken Hachi. It got so bad that it wasn't very long before the meanest of the nymphs got mad. He would yell and he would scream, and still helpless Hachi could not make a thing. Then out from the line a group of hungry nymphs cried, and no matter their frowns and no matter their tears, the helpless Hachi Kachi Woo lay broken, fulfilling their fears. If the nymphs had fingers, they would point them at someone to blame, but even this knowing would not change a thing. The nymphs could not be mad, the nymphs could not sit and cry, the nymphs could find no one to blame as they stood side by side. Then out of the line came the smallest nymph's voice, and this group of great thinkers was left little choice but to listen. And the tiny nymph spoke very loud, and she spoke from her heart. I don't want more things, I just want Hachi to start. And the very wisest of the wise nymphs came out and also spoke. Perhaps the key to fixing Hachi is to take a look at how he broke. It seems we nymphs were busy making things for all ourselves, and the Hachi Kachi Woo was busy stocking all their shelves. But with all of this work, we nymphs took no time to make sure that the Hachi was healthy and fine. And now he's broken. Eureka! I think I know how to fix him. Come one nymph, come all nymphs. Come out of that line. Let's all surround Hachi, and I'll share my great design. It seems Hachi is thirsty in this great ocean. Let's ask for him to take a drink. It seems Hachi needs many things, so let's put our minds together and think of anything and everything that will bring Hachi back from this broken break. And with each new thing they invented for him, he would show new signs of life. His eyes would blink, his hands would move, to the little Nim's delight. And from that time, it's been centuries, the Hachi-Kachi-Woo can make anything. But as he did, there was a new Nim decree that the Hachi-Kachi-Woo must not be overworked and must be kept healthy. And for all of these years, Hachi happily makes, and taking care of proper, he never again did break.